All right, folks, I've got a few things to talk about. I haven't done a channel update in a while, so if you're interested in what's been going on, here it is. So first off, about the move, everything seems all right with the house, and we're still planning to move there in September. The plan is to leave on the 31st of August, and then it's going to take us about 10 days to drive across all of Canada to get to Nova Scotia and move in there. So there's a lot to be dealt with right now. There's plenty of paperwork and preparations. I mean, we're not in the full-blown preparations yet because, I mean, there's still 2 months left. I'm still super excited, but at the same time, I'm also a little scared, I have to admit, because it's going to be plenty of extra costs that we don't have to deal with currently. It's going to be much more time consuming, a lot more work in the house compared to an apartment. And we've never actually lived in a house. I mean, not as adults. I grew up in a house in a rural environment, but there's a lot that goes into it. Let's put it that way. Along with all the potential and possibilities, there will also be responsibilities and challenges, of course. And I'm currently working on building up kind of a backlog or reserve of videos that I can put up during the 10 days or whatever we'll be on the road. In fact, it's probably going to be 3 or maybe even 4 weeks during which I won't be able to upload or won't have time. So I'm trying to make as many videos in advance as I can, which is difficult because the regular schedule is already kind of hard to always catch up to. But it's going along. I'm slowly building up a reserve, and yeah, seems pretty good. Another thing is a change that I've done fairly recently is I'm not doing live streams on this channel anymore. I'm only doing them on my other channel, Skallagrim. You can check out the link down below if you're interested. Somebody brought up that apparently when you do a lot of streams on your channel, that can affect how much the algorithm promotes you, because live streams generally have substantially less views on average. So the algorithm picks up on that and is like, oh, people are not watching this as much, so I guess I should recommend it and show it less so people watch it even less. That's how it goes. And I've noticed the same. I mean, since I stopped streaming on the main channel and I'm doing it on the other channel now, where the average views on a live stream are closer to the average views per regular upload. Yep, guess what? Increase in views on the main channel quite noticeably in the statistics. So, bit shenanigansy, but yeah, it is what it is. And also, as far as comments are concerned, I used to spend a lot of time on reading comments and messages and replying to people, and a lot of people said they like it, and oh, you're one of the few channels who actually do that, and they respond to people, and I like to connect with people, but I just don't have the time anymore, sadly. This YouTube has been a matter of, constantly increasing the amount of time put in for the same or diminishing returns. And you gotta keep struggling to stay at the same level, basically. So at this point, I can't justify spending hours every day on that anymore. I won't stop completely to read comments, but I'll do it a lot less. Also, it'll be good for my sanity. The thing is, I have a great community on my channel in general. The regulars, so to speak, subscribers are mostly reasonable people, and their comments are fine. But there's also a massive influx of individuals who crawled out of the woodworks of various dark corners of the internet. And it's cancer sometimes, like pure brain cancer in the comments. And sometimes I'm just like, as much as I try to give people the benefit of the doubt and try not to be a judgmental ass, there's moments where I just want to smash my face through the screen and end it all. However, I've recently made some more people moderators who I've talked to personally and who seem reasonable and responsible, as far as humans go. And they will help out with getting rid of spam and excessive trolling and inflammatory political crap on videos that have nothing to do with politics, things like that. They will clean up here and there, and they can also then let me know about particularly interesting comments, in case I haven't seen them, like suggestions, ideas, good questions, things like that, so they can relay that, so to speak. And I'm generally focusing most of my attention on the Patreon Discord now, because it's a smaller, much more manageable community, and it doesn't have trolls and spammers and random crazies and all of that. So that is definitely much more productive. So I'm sorry that I have to do things this way. I'm sorry that I can't reply to everybody. I understand that it can be frustrating, but I just have to be careful with what I invest time into, and I have to prioritize. Otherwise, productivity overall suffers, and my personal life suffers, and there's got to be a balance. So this is where it's at. And the final thing I want to mention, YouTube has finally unlocked the channel memberships feature for my channel. That means you can support me directly. There should be a join option on my videos now, and you can become a member for $5 a month. I get 70% of that. YouTube takes a 30% cut. And it's basically like Patreon, except it's on the same platform. You don't have to go elsewhere. And as far as I know, YouTube offers more payment options than Patreon, because Patreon only does a credit card, apparently. YouTube also accepts PayPal and all that. So I will also make the same rewards available as for the $5 tier on Patreon. So that means, for one, you get access to an exclusive Discord server. There's a really cool, tight-knit community where people hang out and make friends and discuss swords and all kinds of other things. There's a buy and sell trade section. People throw memes at each other, or all kinds of fun stuff. You can ask questions there, give me feedback, etc. And you also get access to the recorded versions of live streams. Most of them I set to unlisted after they're done. So you get that. And whenever I do bonus content, like outtakes, behind the scenes.
Are you ready?
Yes. I'm gonna this.
Get up, you have 1 bar of battery.
I will put that up and post that in a community post. So you'll get access to everything through the members only community post. And I just made some loyalty badges. So those show up next to your name. The new channel member badge is a flint hand axe. A 1 month badge is a flint dagger. 2 months is a bronze dagger. 6 month iron dagger. 1 year is a steel dagger. For 2-year members, it's a messer. I've also added a pommel emoji for everyone who really wants to end them rightly in the comments. Gotta have some memes. And yeah, I think that's about it. So check it out if you're interested. Thank you very much for the support, and I'll see you around.